Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Tonight, we are going to be talking about the 1978 remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, one of the few remakes that surpasses in either many ways or all the ways the predecessor. Which is also a great movie, which we enjoyed a lot. So, but this one is going to be a lot of fun to talk about. Amazing cast, more of a horror movie than a suspense thriller, which is kind of what the original one was. This definitely had more horror element to it. And, it was if I hadn't seen it in a while, and it was a fun view. So we'll go around and say hello to Yon panel and our chat as they gather their forces and get on in there, and then we will dive into this thing. So, without further ado, he is my partner on this channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing San Francisco in 1978 because he is Shield Wall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week?
Pretty good. So thanks for having me on. Great movie. Hadn't seen it in a while. There's a reason I stopped you from carpet bombing San Francisco. I hate to admit this, but when I was younger, I kind of had a thing for Veronica Cartwright.
Veronica Cartwright.
Yeah.
It's the eyes, and it's those bug eyes.
No, I don't know. It was. I think it happened when I saw this movie as a.
Oh my God,
teen.
that's hilarious.
But she doesn't look that good in Aliens, but that's on purpose. But fun fact, she was in The Birds. She was only 12 then, but
really,
she was in the movie. Yeah, she was the kid in the house in the movie Birds. So yeah, she's been around for a while. But yeah, it's an interesting movie. Also, a actor from the original makes an appearance in this one, which is really cool. But yeah, it's a fun movie. I remember watching it, and it kind of profoundly affected me. There's you know what I mean? Like you watch a movie.
Oh, I know the scene.
Oh, wow.
I think I know the scene specifically.
Yeah, and certain movies do that to where it really makes you think about stuff. So this was one of them. And of course, I'd seen this version of the movie before I saw the original.
Yeah, same, 100%
so
same.
Cool. But yeah, I'm ready to get into it. Laid my soul bare about Veronica Cartwright.
There's no coming back from that, by the way. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Welcome back, Joker. How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Oh, it's a little warm out here in Gotham, but that's fine because Saturday it just means we got a fiendishly hot taco night at Arkham Asylum. It's a madhouse there. Just hopefully Condiment King gets sent to Arkham so we can have the guacamole. And it would not be a Roman show without...
Oh, Lord.
Wow, that was almost perfectly synchronized.
God,
bringing the scissors up.
Hey, we've been doing this a while now. We've been doing this a while, so I think we've got it down.
Waiting for Mando to accidentally cut her mic cord.
I know, one of these days.
If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be our girl Mando.
Yes. So Joker, I have a question. How is Mr. Freeze handling this heat?
He has a cryo he has a cryo suit. He walks around in 24/7. He's just fine.
He's not sweating his snowballs off?
No.
Sorry.
That was bad.
Dad jokes.
She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies, she is armored up and ready to fight. She is Untamed Mando. Welcome back, Mando. How are you this week? I love your background. The swirling fire is fantastic.
Thank you. It's actually a little bird. Like there's actually some shapes in some of these little fire things. I really like it. It's like a little bird or something over there.
She's a pirate, I'm just saying.
I'm actually a water sign. Thank you very much. It's funny. I'm doing all right. I'm I'm doing all right. It's a little it's been a little toasty, but today we had some cloud covers. There's a little cloud that covered the sun for a little bit, and so it's a nice what was it? 80 now.
That's cold.
80's not bad. I'd take
It's
80.
not, especially compared to yesterday when it was 99.
It's not 80 out here.
I was 107.
Well, that's the outside, though. I don't mind outside temperatures being. It's the inside hot temperatures that are problematic here at the Of the Empire Studios. Are we broadcasting over on X? If anybody is paying attention,
Double check.
Because we're I don't know if we are or not. So anyway, if we could check in.
It says we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, yeah.
All right. He is the meme master of the interwebs, using his powers for good instead of evil. He's up to like 57% of the time now, so that's pretty good. He is Jacob Ironside. Welcome, Jacob. How are you, my friend?
I'm well. It was 103 outside today. So fun. So, and I'm broadcasting from Hades, as you can see behind me.
Yes.
Hell, somewhere in hell. No, it's the last of Grandpa's secret tea. That's a shame.
Mando actually is the one that keeps the flames going.
Yes.
Here in Hades.
Yep. Haiti.
Didn't start the fire. It was always
That's a clean.
Mando started the fire.
That's actually what was going on in my head. I was about to say, Hades and I.
Apologize to everyone for that. He moves with mystery, they say. He comes and goes as he will. He is our favorite wizard of the interwebs. He is Blair de Blair. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. How are you this week?
Doing good. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. It was always a weird, trippy one. Very 70s.
There's a lot of 70s things going on in here, and we'll talk about some of them because there's just very specific oddball things that are very much of that decade. For whom was this a first-time view? Mando?
Yep.
And Jacob?
And Jacob, whose hand I can't see? Okay. And yes, we're down a couple. If anybody sees Matt, please let him know that we are looking for him, and we will call the authorities soon. And Sammy took an unauthorized leave of absence, but I know where he is. So Sammy has been fired. We did fire Sammy for that.
We'll be rehired next week.
Well, of course, it goes without saying. And last but not least, Adam dodged the bullet this week. But Babs decided to wander back into the minefield anyway, solo, I might add, which was a very bold move. Welcome back, Babs of B-Roll Stage. How are you?
I'm doing great. And I really love this movie, so I'm happy to be here.
Shocking. Shocking. I am not shocked by that at all.
I do. I love this movie. And there's just so much fun little history around it too. So I'm happy. I'm excited to talk about it. So
and Babs, I've seen what you cover on.
Yeah, man. Listen, we watch bad movies for a living, so
I'm sure this is like
not a bad movie though.
And it's not. It's a fantastic movie.
No. What I'm saying is,
in it, but it's okay.
In comparison to what she and Adam watch.
Oh yeah, this is like
understood. Got it.
in comparison, this is like Citizen Kane. Okay. So yeah.
So let's say hi to the chat who are here. They're scattered tonight. I assume some natural disaster has occurred. Adam, oddly enough, is sneaking in. Welcome. Good to have you with us. And Adam, if you get free time, you're certainly welcome to join us. We do have room tonight. Rio, welcome. Rio. I always fuck this up every single time, but welcome. It's good to have you with us. We travel in the same circles. Frank Yately, welcome back. Good to have you out there, my friend. And I think that is everybody with us right now. So please, if you're watching us, let your friends know we are on It's 5 Pacific Standard. We're always here. And
Anybody
have
hear
been
that?
for the last 3
Do
years.
I hear music?
Wait, what?
Music.
Jacob,
I
really
hear
quick.
music.
Wait.
What? Wait.
Jacob,
wait.
really quick. Okay, this came out
Pause.
from YouTube, guys. It is no longer just enough to watch content. You have to engage. You have to like. You have to do a comment. You've got to share something to push all content into the algorithm, or it will do nothing for.
Watch YouTube changed the rules.
Yep.
YouTube changed the rules.
Oh,
Of course they did.
YouTube changed the rules?
YouTube.
I'm shocked.
Shocked
by this
shocking,
change.
I say.
But
So our
yes,
good friend Zax is here. Welcome, my friend. Always nice to have you with us. Yeah, so make a comment. Just say hi. Anything to let YouTube know that you're here hanging out with us. And we do appreciate
As
it.
Joker was saying that, I kept hearing music.
yeah, there is some music playing.
Why? What time is it?
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
And it is meme time. with Jacob Ironson. Starting strong. With the
Every
memes tonight.
single, your face just goes with everything. It's so weird.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
I knew I tasted.
When are you going to do your hair like that again?
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I should have worn the wig. Man, that looks good. Not the rat shit, mind you, but the
It's
the
a caper.
disapproving look.
It's not a caper.
Right.
So I have a funny story about his hair in this movie, which is weird. We'll get to that eventually. Oh, I love it.
What
That's
is
right.
going
Wow.
on with the mouth? What?
I know. I was about to say. I don't think my jaw goes quite like.
Not only that, it's like
Too many
black
jokes.
hole.
Too many jokes.
I know. I thought of all of the same jokes, which is why I tried to word it better.
That's actually where the fire comes from.
Exactly. I'm a fire breathing creature. Yes.
That is beautiful, Jacob. The only thing that I find surprising about this specific meme is that it's a girl, but it's not Sammy. So you do.
Yeah.
Right.
It almost was Sammy.
they almost always are.
Wow.
Oh
my God.
Nice.
Finally, got the beard right.
Nice. Well done.
Oh, that's fucking great. Who's creeping around out here? Oh, Mrs. of the Empire, everyone is out here. They're all saying hi, honey.
Hello, Mrs.
She's speaking in the background quietly. I don't know what she's saying. I hate him so much. I believe is what she was muttering over there.
When is he going to die?
What? Yes, it's like an oven out here. I know that. Do you honestly think I don't know that? Anyway, so
Go ahead. Never mind.
Lord, that's a good Blair. I like, and that character is just an oddball character, and it is very appropriate. If you've ever seen Blair Sasquatching through the streets of Las Vegas, it's very similar to this meme. Wait, it's young me and old me. That's terrifying.
Wow.
Wow.
Jacob, that's impressive, sir.
That's art. Wow.
That's great.
See, that belongs in a museum. That's nice work. I like that's really good. What was that?
That was somebody in the background.
Well, I clearly, Jacob.
Wow.
Never mind.
He was getting
For once,
yelled
it
at.
wasn't my cat.
Wow.
Life way.
Finds a way.
There it is.
Oh, Matt's going to be sad he missed this.
Right.
Wow. Oh, terrifying and wonderful all at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
That's great.
Approved. I love it.
Love it. Love it.
Well done.
I
Wow.
almost used her picture there as my avatar, but I thought better of it.
Well, now you have no excuses. You should have Jacob
Oh.
send that to you for
Oh my
a new
god,
background.
absolutely.
No, that's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Adam,
Yeah, your little cartoon character actually worked with the place. It was weird.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh.
I love it.
yeah. Well done, Jacob. Well done. God damn it!
Yes!
I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. There was like a slight chance that it was going to have like maybe Joker's face on it or something, but
Well, you know.
So brilliant.
And this is the scene that scarred me as an 8-year-old.
I really
fucking.
I
freaked me
really
out,
liked
man.
that they put this in here, and for how it pushed the story forward, as opposed to in the original, where it was just some random dog. Because this one freaked the person out.
Oh yeah, it weirded me out too.
And then the dog sticking his tongue out of the mask.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Terrifying.
That's really good. That's really good.
One of these days, Olive Garden is going to sponsor you, and we're going to be here for it.
Oh, see, that's just me.
Matt's here.
Spirited. It was going so well.
Matt's here.
Sorry, Matt.
Oh, there he is. Matt,
I was busy
you
laughing
gotta-
at the Olive Garden.
Hang on, there
We got
go.
you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you're Leonard Nimoy in this
Yeah, he is.
universe.
Matt Nimoy.
He's almost Leonard Nimoy in our universe, Shieldwall.
Yeah, that's true.
God damn it, Jacob. And
I didn't make this. I found this and just put
Wow.
Roman's face on it.
Wait a second. Was this a real toy?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a joke.
You know who that looks like? Who is that guy on Johnny Carson all the time? Paul Winfield. His
No,
name-
he's black. Paul
Winfield.
oh, Paul Williams.
Paul Williams. Yeah.
Oh,
Looks like Paul
no,
Williams.
Paul Winfield is.
That's disturbing on a couple different levels.
And that, by the way, is the font that is used for the Wheel of Time novels. What was the title there?
Oh, it is,
Oh,
isn't it? You're right.
Yeah. I like how on the side of the thing it says Kinder Trauma. It's the-
It also says it says when you pull the string, it plays banjo music.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's,
it's a little hard for me to read there.
An
As seen in
alien
the hit
pod-
film,
An alien
Here,
pod
Ben,
on the Fritz mixed up a man and a dog and replaced them with Man Doggy. I am apparently Man Doggy and the small child that's playing with it, which is both again absolutely terrifying. Whoa! Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Good job
but
again,
didn't you have
Jacob.
that
Well,
haircut when you
well
were a kid?
done. I did because the whore bitch that birthed me gave me the Dorothy Hamill cut.
What's
So
crazy
that's
is
just another added level of trauma to the childhood of Roman of the Empire.
I didn't see
You
this.
You know what though? But Roman, it explains so much now.
It does.
Yes,
Now
yes.
picture that the man child wearing a yellow leisure suit as well, and it completes the picture for you from the early 70s.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrifying. So we're going to dive in.
I was like 9 years old when this movie came out.
I was 8, I think. No, 7. I was like 7.
Was it 78?
Well, it depends on what time of year it
78, yeah.
came
I was
out.
7
It
or
was
78.
78, so
That was 5 or 6.
I was
Okay.
7 or 8, depending.
Yeah, it
but I did
premiered
see it then.
December
I was-
22nd, 1978.
I was
I was
I was
10 when it came out, but I didn't see it. Honestly, I didn't see it until it played on like regular network TV a couple of
me
years
too.
later.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
probably
wow.
15
I can't
or
imagine
16
what
when I
they
saw it.
had to do to this on regular network TV to
Not show boob.
Not show
Exactly.
boobs, basically.
Well, the boobs, but there were some pretty violent. Well, they're gore scenes. I mean, there's a lot of the tension and the suspense stuff as well. But there definitely is more gore in this than the original film. The effects in this I thought were
I think
very
they
good.
blurred some of it, and then some of the other parts they cut out, like where she's walking
Okay.
around naked in the
Yes.
plant factory. Like you can cut that and not lose anything.
You know, it's
Actually,
interesting. That actress,
I swear to God, she was wearing a red dress when it played on network TV.
What was that
Something might have-
actress's name?
Like that, like the meme for
Yeah, 'cause
Mando.
Yeah,
that's the
scream
same
part.
one.
Brooke
Yeah.
Adams.
Because the
Brooke
version
Adams.
I watched, she was naked when she was doing that.
No, mine was naked as well. So here's the funny thing: for the entire time I was watching the movie, because I wasn't paying attention I didn't pay attention to the credits really. I thought, who was Indiana Jones' girlfriend? Was that Karen Allen?
Karen Allen.
Yes.
No, she's
I
from-
swear
this
to
one's
God,
from the
I
Dead
thought it was
Zone.
the same lady. I
This is
Yep,
thought
me
from
too.
the
it
Dead
was the
Zone.
same lady.
The female lead from the Dead Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Christopher Walken, the
Yeah.
Stephen King adaptation. She was
Which
the
I
female
don't
lead.
think I've actually ever seen the Dead Zone. I'm aware of it, but I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen it. Now, Joker, you said you had a problem with this beginning. I actually really liked this beginning.
Well,
I thought it was
okay.
cool.
The visually, aesthetically, I have no problem with it. These are very thin membrane single cell
Correct.
organisms traveling through space on solar winds, and yet this very thin membranous thing is able to survive re-entry.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it floats down slowly.
No,
That's not how
no,
gravity
no,
works.
So there,
no.
okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is the more book accurate version of of all the 4.5 adaptations, and this creature, or kind of like one of those entities, kind of like the Borg. It's it has quantum stuff going on. So even if you see stuff floating through space, it's there's more to it than just matter floating through space. That's the way to put it. You know.
Okay.
But that's literally what it does to this movie actually shows it, where like when they take you over, they literally disassemble you at the subatomic level. You like just fade out, you know.
Okay. I'll buy it.
Now I know the movie should have tried to explain that. I agree with you, but you know, I hate when they do an adaptation and half-ass it. You know.
Well, you don't want too much exposition. I don't think that would have necessarily improved things. And I will say that this version filled in the gaps that the other movie we had questions about. Well, what happens here? How did this happen? This movie actually answered those questions for us.
And Roman, it really wasn't as much the opening sequence. It's the first scene with Donald Sutherland in it that I have the issue with.
It seemed kind of
that's right. I'm sorry. What the fuck is wrong with my brain, Joker?
Almost
I know what's wrong with my brain. It's 100,000 degrees out here. That's what's wrong with my brain. But I liked the little the clumpy alien goop. It's like a big giant had a moment all over things, and that's what the alien goop looks like.
Wow.
That's a mental image.
Unnecessarily graphic. I apologize for that. I am drinking, and it is very hot. So forgive me.
Gulliver was here.
Whoa. Based on go back one, Roman. Go back.
Jack Finney.
One more. Jack Finney. Is that any relation to the raw sexual magnetism of one?
Unfortunately, not.
I don't believe he is related to Albert Finney.
No.
Which is I'm disgusting. Really, I apologize. I'm sorry. But they don't really even talk about everything that's happening. It just kind of happens, and the rain comes, and the goop goes all over the plants, and it's visible. You can tell that there's a clump of something on this, and this is cool though, because now you start seeing the expansion of the goop, like a cell growing. Which is cool. They did a nice job with this, and it's and then the pods form. And it's a pretty quick process here in the little lovely flowers. So there are 3 great cameos in this movie, which we will not spoil, but we will take them as they come. The first one is coming up in a moment. And I didn't even recognize this. I'm watching the scene as it happens. And I was like, why is the camera focusing so long on
okay, that's
On creepy priest.
you know I'm glad you said it, Babs, because I was thinking the same thing.
Also,
it's not just a creepy priest. That's Robert Duvall.
Yeah, that's Robert Duvall as creepy priest.
Also, she's walking by.
That should be his name in the credits. Creepy
And the
priest.
swing set was annoyingly loud. It was like,
Yes, it
and I was
was.
like,
That's
what
how it was
in
on the
world?
70s Shield Wall. Things
Yeah, I
were really
remember.
loud.
Because like this kid was, like leaning back like that. I distinctly remember doing that on the swing sets at school.
Oh yeah,
Same.
Look at that, the
It gave some
sky,
height.
you know.
But you get a lot of.
And the fact that he's
Go ahead,
staring at those children quite intently.
Well, also a problem in the 70s. You get these weird camera angles that the director uses here, and he does a lot of
Dutch
interesting
angles.
camera work here.
Yes.
But I thought it was really cool. Her boyfriend, I forget his name, is a piece of shit.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Fucking Jeffrey.
You don't
I had to
really
hear
get a
his name
chance to
10,000
know
times.
him as him.
Jeffrey.
Like,
Well, he's a
got-
dentist, so there you go.
Yeah, and he's got the cool, like, those were like top of the line headphones at the time.
That he wears all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Again,
well,
so through the eye hole here, the people. You get the director uses this to show a distortion of what's happening in reality, and it's a great effect. It's used very well. And here's Joker's problem. Joker, please explain why this scene is a problem.
Okay,
he's a food.
If you
He's
ever-
a food inspector as well. We need to establish that.
If
And
you
his
ever
name is
worked-
Walter, not Miles.
Okay, if you've ever worked in a restaurant, a bar, or anything, you will sometimes get a surprise visit from the city or county health department. This is a city county government job. It is a 9 to 5. They start at 9 and they take their lunch at 4. So they're done working. This is clearly past 5 p.m. There is no way in hell that someone has this much initiative to go above and beyond past their government cheese job after 5 p.m. to do a health inspection.
He's
This is-
right. He's right. He's right. What can I
He's
say?
a very dedicated civil servant.
Yeah.
He's
I
so
do not
dedicated.
find that to be-
He's autistic is what he is. Let's
He's an
let's
apple
let's
is
just
what he is.
before autism was recognized, he's autistic or
Actually,
Clearly,
OCD.
he's studying-
when you
this is when he
never-
the rat
you
turd.
clearly
What
have-
is this?
You clearly
Just a
have
kid.
never dealt with the health department.
the other
Oh,
thing is
yeah,
when
I
you're,
have, but I
when you
mean-
work for
Okay.
for certain organizations, they will not allow you to work past your time because then you got to get overtime. Like, let's
Right,
say he
right.
goes to this restaurant
City
to
is
do this
not doing that.
inspection and he gets hurt somehow. He cuts himself on a knife or gets burned or
Yep.
whatever. And they're
Liability.
going to be like, "Why were you there at night? You weren't on
Okay,
duty."
so here's a little real world perspective on this in the New York, New Jersey area, especially at this time. Almost all of these inspectors were tied up with the mob, so they worked very late hours.
Oh. If you paid your money, you weren't getting this inspection.
This inspection was for mob compliance more than city compliance.
Not in this movie because there is no way that Walter Bennell
Yeah.
is working with the mob. But
No, by the way, here's some trivia for you, by the way. So Donald Sutherland stars in this film, right? In the 50s, when this book was written, it was compared to or competed with a book called The Puppet Masters. And Donald Sutherland wound up starring in that adaptation in the 90s when they made it.
oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yep.
Uh,
Robert Howland wrote The
so-
Puppet Masters.
So his hair is not normally this curly. He wanted the character to have curly hair. I don't know why. That's not important. So he suffered through pink curlers in the morning prior to shoots and then got a perm. So you're going to
Yep.
see his hair change through the movie to a more curly version, like a fucking lunatic. Hey, my friend, Brandon, the anime guy, welcome. Good to see you out there, buddy.
Who?
Oh, and for those who didn't get the reference, The Puppet Masters, like this movie, is about aliens taking over
Is that the one where they latch onto their back?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I
Mhm.
saw that movie right when I came back from
Yeah.
England.
So
It
these
had
two books,
Donald Sutherland in it. Yeah.
those two books have been compared for the decades
Yeah.
since they both were written.
I think the movie was called something different though.
The Puppet Masters.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Okay.
then
Maybe.
This is funny.
And then this was in San Francisco. I don't think anyone would bust a window in San Francisco. They don't have the temperament.
70s San Francisco.
I know those guys. Those guys might have.
The 70s Frisco was almost like New York. It was violent.
So this is where
Not
he's
as bad
calling
as Oakland,
his
yeah.
Elizabeth, who is one of his staffers, senior staffer in the Department of Health, basically saying he needs to run up all these tests, test for the rat shit, blah, 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 blah. This is interesting. This is another bit of trivia. This article he's cutting out, this is a real article. This isn't made up for the movie. This happened about a week before shooting started. And one of his things is he cuts up articles, and it's kind of like his weird little tick. But I was like, man, that's a weird fucking story.
But it was a real thing that really happened. I actually remember that happening because I lived in Northern California
really?
at the time. Yeah.
Oh, see, what was going on in Northern California?
I don't know. I mean, I was like 9 when it happened, but I do remember that happening. It was like weird spider colonies that got blown through the air. Yeah,
this happens every so often. I mean, something happened in Texas a couple of times.
Australia gets that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in Australia, the spiders have machine guns.
I don't know why it's focused in on on the cord going back into the wall.
No,
I mean,
it was
obviously
weird.
an intercom thing, which is cool.
That type of phone actually has a name, and it's a weird thing.
Well, they do it because
it's a weird retractable
creeps.
line.
Yeah, it's a creepy thing. Which
But
is why
I think it's meant to. I think somewhere I read that it was like meant to the retracting back into the wall into a normal position was what it was supposed to represent. That everything was retracting into something that just appeared normal.
Right. And I mean that type of phone did exist. It's just not something that most.
Yeah, I think it was like it came with the apartment as like an intercom. Like you could buzz in at the front door, and it had a phone.
Yeah, weird. It's a weird thing. But yeah, everything in this movie means something. So if you look by the side of the bed, she's put her little fancy flower pod in the bed next to Jeffrey, whose nipple I wish I did not see, but there it is. And it's important that you notice that the small details mean a lot in this movie.
Even the nipple? What?
Well, not necessarily the nipple, but then they focus on the flower, and they focus on the flower. And then she wakes up, and Jeffrey's sweeping up something off the floor.
It looks like the flower
flower
fell over.
gone.
Yeah.
But he takes out the garbage can. He doesn't really say anything. She looks like Karen Allen. She has the same smile as Karen Allen, and like same expression.
Karen
so
Allen's
it fucked me
better
up. I really
looking.
thought it was Karen Allen. Well, I'm thinking it's a couple of years before Indiana Jones, so it's like younger Karen Allen is what I was thinking. But obviously it wasn't. It was Brooke Adams.
You know who she actually reminds me of? Love It Ever After.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Look in the back of the truck. Look in the back of the truck.
Yep, and you see it throughout the movie. They're like fuzzy clumps of
little
stuff. Husks. Yep.
And they never talk about it. The trucks are just there, but the trucks are there throughout the movie. It's like the hidden thing in the background in almost every city scene.
Collecting the world's largest dust bunnies.
If I remember correctly, Jeffrey changes into this 3-piece suit, and he wears it the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Yeah. The guy who played Jeffrey, Carl Windle or something like that.
There he is.
He plays. He's in a bunch of cool stuff over his career. He plays like AJ in the Octagon, which is probably Chuck Norris's best movie. He was in like 2 or 3 of the Porky's movies.
Octagon was good, yeah.
Yeah. We should do that at one point. He was in a whole bunch of TV shows, like as a like you've seen him around. He's very young here. You'd recognize him later on if you watch some of his stuff.
Look at the guy in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They're having this conversation out in the hall, but you get this weird fucking dude looking at them through the window. And this is, again, throughout the movie, there are just things like this. The background shots are as important as the foreground shots, and it's really interesting. The director made some really good and weird choices, and I love him for it. It's a rat turd. It's a rat. But look, everybody's looking, and the people against the wall are all looking. It's just kind of that you see that shit.
I will say
Jeffrey,
this movie is a great example of the bad lighting we all had to live with in the 70s.
Yeah, the lighting is very weird in this. There, shadows everywhere, and
yes. But remember, in the original movie, shadows were like a really key element. Because the movie was shot very differently. Most movies of that era didn't use shadows like that. Everything was brightly lit, and you saw everything in the scene. But in the 1956 version, they intentionally had the weird dark lighting, and so I wouldn't. This is very 70s. Like, Ernesto.
It's Nos.
It's Nos.
Is it Nos?
Yes.
Nos, what are you doing to yourself, Nos? He's gone over to Ernest. He got bit by an Ernest. But Jeffrey becomes very devoid of emotion and kind of weird. And he's like, "Don't question me about leaving the house." The Boosh! Welcome.
Hey, Boosh.
Boosh.
Love me some Boosh.
Yo, Boosh.
And again,
Yeah,
look at
I
his
think-
smile. It's the Karen Allen smile in the background. But he's suddenly,
The
Then
whole
he meets up
movie
with these
that's
weird
shot
guys.
with the shadow effect. I mean, for a 1978 color movie, it's very noir.
Yeah.
yes.
yeah, has a lot of night
and,
shots.
This director, what else did this? Oh, I didn't make any more notes for what this director did because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not going to do follow up now because that would be stupid. But whatever else, I like the way he shot the movie. Like I said, it was very interesting perspectives on stuff. So now she's freaked out a little bit. So she goes over and sees her. This is not the sweater from Animal House.
It sure looks like
Not
it,
the
though.
sweater. It looks like the sweater from Animal House, but it is not.
Thank
Like,
God he's wearing
letting us
pants
know
in
that.
this one, though.
Roman, you were asking about the director.
But I will say he has good knife skills.
He does. Very clean.
Roman, you asking about the director?
Yeah.
He did the movie The Right Stuff, and then
Philip Kaufman did The Right Stuff as well.
yeah,
Wow.
and he
Okay.
did a really good movie in the '90s with Sean Connery, and it's called The Rising Sun. He did. He wrote a lot. He did another movie. What the hell was it called? Just escapes me at the moment. He does not have a gigantic filmography. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like 10 or 12 movies. He wrote on a couple movies, and he
Cannoli.
directed.
When the fuck did Cannoli wander?
The book, The
Cannoli?
Rising Sun, was way better than the movie. The movie is okay, but the book was outstanding.
Parmesan nipples.
I agree with you, Steele. But I'm saying, but the movie was fun.
Awkward. That's an
Yeah. The other thing that's crazy about this is he's got this sweater on, but then he's got an apron on, like
Under the sweater.
Under the sweater, yeah.
And he loves stir fry.
Yep.
So right now she's telling him that Jeffrey isn't Jeffrey. And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
So you're saying
Not
there's a chance.
Not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the look he's got in his eye most of the time. that look.
Yep.
So there's a
He's like,
chance.
all right.
So what you're saying is, I have a chance.
Yeah.
Again,
You're
fair enough.
freshly
Fair enough,
single
guys.
then.
So what
Well,
you're saying
look
is
at her.
there's-
If you go back just one frame, go back one more. Yeah, look how crazy. He's like, wait, you look crazy. Never mind.
Oh, the eyes. She
Yeah.
can shake her
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
can shake
yeah.
her eyeballs.
Which is
It's creepy as hell.
Phenomenon.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in any other human before ever. He says,
It's
well, how
a
would I know
weird
if you were
party
new?
trick
Do
that
thing with
some
your
people
eyes.
can do.
Oh my god!
So
if
you're
anyone
saying-
on this panel could do it, it would be Mando.
So you're saying so Donald's like, So you're saying I might see you naked in due time, which he does.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
So
This
he
is
convinces
possible.
her to see
Also-
his friend, a shrink, David Kibner.
His
Wow.
chopstick technique really triggers me. He's got those way choked up.
No, you can't go that far. What are you doing there?
Yeah, you gotta eat them. You gotta go a little bit back on them.
You might as well eat it with your fucking hands, you goddamn savage. Anyway. So again, you kind of got to pay attention to the background here. He goes into his dry cleaner.
She not my wife.
That not coffee. That's coffee.
Yeah.
I spilled it
not
there
my wife.
myself. Yeah, then the little guy in the back. Hey, you a doctor, yeah?
Yeah.
Not my wife. Are you sure? Are you fucking crazy? No, not wife. Not good. Fuck. And she's watching him, and she kind of fades behind the curtain there. It's weird.
That's not creepy
There we go.
at all.
That's a lot of lit. That's a
Yeah.
lot of lit.
More of the fuzzy.
Here's the
Somebody-
thing, just as a quick side note, personal. When I was a little kid, my parents had a dry cleaners and like a shop, right? And I was telling my husband one time about the coolest iron that I've ever seen. And it was like the shape of a dummy that you just put the shirt on and you blew steam out and it instantly
Oh, wow.
ironed your shirt. And that's when he did that there, that's what I was talking about.
Right.
Oh, that's
That was
cool.
the thing. Yeah, it is really cool. I want one in my house.
Find Tim for me. I need him back. Tim?
Don't know.
Help? You're gonna have to help me here, Nas. It's 9,000 degrees in my garage and my mind is not at full strength. Banjo man
Banjo.
and dog.
A banjo. That's not something you see all the time.
Banjo Man was he
Oh,
also
Tim's
played
talk.
for,
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. What happened to Tim? Has Tim gone missing?
No, he's been gone for like a year and a half, 2 years. It's been a while.
Really? Has it been that ever since? Has it been since the what's her name? R.I.P.
Yeah,
Irene.
R.I.P. Irene.
Since the Irene
And
incident?
it was a
Irene.
little after that, I think.
R.I.P. Irene.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I
Joker?
didn't do it.
Here comes my ride.
It's not me. Maybe Mando.
Yeah, it's probably Mando.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
crazy.
hey, excuse you. It's not me. I didn't burn anything down this time, but I do. I will be right back.
Yeah, that was outside my
Okay.
house.
So she. Oh, really? What?
Yeah, fire truck went
What is-
by.
Oh, not really. That's not good. That's not good. So she's all freaked out now. And he's like, "What? What's the matter?" And then she just kind of collapses, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Hugging, yeah.
Bring it, baby. Bring it."
My time has come.
And his fucking windshield's just cracked. He's just living with it. I think we're getting ready for cameo number 1, though, or cameo number 2. Or no, not yet. Oh, so she's telling about her day of following Jeffrey because she got weirded out by him. And she's like, went to his office. He wasn't there, and he's always fucking there.
With these people.
Yeah, she looks outside. She sees him with some I don't know who the fuck she is, but they're like meeting in alleys and stuff, passing these things back and forth. There's nothing suspicious at all about that.
No.
Meetings. She just meeting with weird people everywhere, and they keep passing these things back and forth. That dude is the quintessential 70s man.
Yeah.
That's that 70s look.
Yep.
The vacant
And
stare.
she describes walking through the city, and she's like, it's the same, but everything is slightly off. The people looking at her from they were just like staring at her.
Yeah, well, she's lucky she's not walking through there nowadays.
Right.
That's true. Would have stepped in poo.
Yep.
And
And I
needles.
think here it is. Here's our great cameo.
Yeah! I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Lord here.
Yeah.
And that would be Kevin McCarthy
Yep.
from the
That's
original
Kevin
film, the
McCarthy.
star of the original film.
Yep.
And that's a great nod back to his role in that movie. Of course, he gets hit by a car, and nothing really had people just kind of gather around this, which isn't a lot different than modern era.
No. They'd have their cameras out. They'd have their phones out.
Oh, that's true. They would be. And then here's Jeff Goldblum. And so in the original film,
yeah, basically
he's always Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum has Jeff Goldblum.
I mean, he is literally the same in every single film.
Pretty much.
So this is what's his name in this, Matt? God damn it. It's the same name as the character, the author in the original film. Begins with a B.
Belichick.
Belichick. Thank you. So and he's kind of he's a little bit of a whack job. He's very anti-establishment, anti-authoritarian, kind of.
I like him.
He's a man of his era, but he's very.
He's like a writer or something, right?
I think he wants to be a writer, and I don't think he's very good at it. So they're there to see David Kibner, the psychiatrist. Whichever
psychiatrist.
Wait. A celebrity psychologist.
Oh, yes, of course. And he's just written a book, and he's just like, this is garbage. He writes one of these every 6 months.
And he's like, it takes me a week to write one line. And the lady's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I write a word a day. You just got to pick the right word. So he's Goldblum.
Mm-hmm.
So now, my brain.
He's trying to.
Walter's trying to. The accident.
He's trying to.
The man who got run over by the car wants to follow up on it. If you look in the background, though, you have the big distorted image of him in the mirror. And again,
it's like a weird funhouse mirror.
You have these kind of things. And they're like, no one made a report of it. And he's like, well, someone must have made a report of it. There was a police officer there. But, just blah, 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 blah. It falls on deaf ears. But then he's starting to get these little bits of things that, are slowly adding up to him. So this woman doesn't believe her husband is her husband. Huh. Leonard Nimoy is kind of a dick in this movie.
I have a question. What the fuck is that? Is that thing on his left hand? Is he like into archery or something?
He wears that.
What that is, he saw a friend of his, Leonard Nimoy, not the character. Mm-hmm. You wore this leather kind of patch to cover a burn on his hand. And Leonard Nimoy thought, that'll make my character look odd and interesting. And that's why he adopted it. And
it was for shits and giggles, basically.
It was. That's all it was. It was just fucking weird.
I got the feeling that in the movie, the character, it was like some pretentious douchebag kind of thing.
Me too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that.
It's his driving glove.
Just like how he has the jackets with the leather patches on the elbows.
Right.
Yep.
And the whole scene is like very 70s, very very 70s psycho babble encounter group shit,
Yep. Yeah.
And of course, that's her husband, and he makes her go with him. And that's the last we'll see of her. I do enjoy the fashions going on in the scene. There's that fucking weird ass leather thing.
That weird.
It was off-putting because it was just fucking peculiar.
Oh, thanks, Adam. I did not need to know that.
Copper.
Indeed. But you can tell there are people in the background who are watching this event unfold with the woman saying her husband isn't her husband, and they're like,
"Well, yeah, she's having a public freak out. Everybody that you watching." Mm-hmm. Also,
that looks like Ian McKellen up there, but it's not.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it does.
I was just a bit like 20 when this movie was made.
This was a kind of party that I never want to go to. There's way too many people packed in there.
Way too many people.
Yeah, it's a very small space. It's a bookstore. So she grabs the woman. She's like, I know what you're talking about. I experienced the same thing. Get away from her. She's a crazy hag.
Yeah.
The looks.
And I will stare.
And looks back
deeply.
and forth.
Too bad that guy's gonna have to wait 50 years to get hair plugs.
Right?
And this is fun because Kibner and Belichick fucking hate each other. Belichick keeps crashing Kibner's things, and he's like, "Get out! I told you not to come around here anymore." They're not friends. So now Kibner's going to talk to her, try to talk her off the ledge, and basically what he's trying to tell her is, you're seeing things in him because you want to push him away. You want the relationship to fail.
He's completely
Totally.
gaslighting him.
Actually, the stuff he was telling to her made actual sense if there were no aliens involved.
Yes.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but
It's aliens.
Those damn pesky aliens reading psychology.
That guy there. I'm not saying it's.
But it's aliens. The guy with the hair.
The guy with the hair. Yeah.
The Londo.
Yeah.
So
totally
He's-
blaming
he's-
her because
well,
always
and
the
at this
woman's fault.
point, you don't necessarily know who's who. You
Well,
know
yeah.
that Jeffrey has been compromised, but he's the only one that has been compromised.
Right.
Shadows, nice use of shadows.
And
that was a
Nimoy's
lovely table.
talking, and then Nimoy's talking. You really should be more grateful to Jeffrey. I mean, we gave you the right to vote in the 1920s. You should just shut up.
And what a mistake that was. Logically, we should not have done that.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, not saying any.
These aliens invade us because we gave them the right to vote.
Right.
And she's like, okay, I'll give him a chance. Make sure she gets home tonight. And I love your perm.
Make
Thank
sure
you,
she gets to.
David.
Make
I
sure
feel
she gets
awkward
to.
about this.
Make sure she gets to her home, not yours.
Yes, her home.
Yeah.
So in the original film, he's a screenwriter,
You mean
or
in
something
the
like
book?
that. Yeah, in the 1956 film.
Oh, in the 1950.
The other
Right.
Belichick.
Yeah.
In this one,
Yeah, he's
him and
an
Veronica
author.
Cartwright run a mud bath.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
massage
He was like. Yeah,
Mystery
he was a
writer.
or something. Yeah, mystery writer. And this one, well, this
Yeah,
guy's
who looked
cool
like
to be a writer.
Bing Crosby. He does not look
Yeah.
like Bing Crosby.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, they had mud. I was like, man, they had mud baths back then.
Ugh.
What a fucking weird thing.
Ugh.
And it's nothing but like old fat guys in it.
It's
Ugh.
disgusting.
And then
It's like
the one
Ron
guy
Jeremy getting out of this thing.
farting in there.
And he can't get out because he's just
He can't get out by himself.
So she has to help him, but they're regular customers because she
Right.
knows who they are.
Right.
And
And she's
then-
gonna hose him off. Ew.
Right. Yep. Oh, the worst part.
I was just happy like a dick didn't pop out of that stuff because I
What
didn't need
what
to
book
see
is that guy reading?
Worlds collide.
Yes.
Ah.
It became a bestseller, but was widely disregarded by the actual scientific community as kind of as hokum, as they would say.
Oh, is
And
that
this
some kind
dude's
of like
getting mud in his
Scientology
beard.
kind of stuff?
Now that I didn't dig that far. So Veronica Cartwright did go to a Swedish massage class to learn how to do the
Really?
stuff that
All she had to
does
do was
here.
rub her hands around some fat dude's butt.
Blah, blah,
And
blah.
she was rubbing his belly. I mean, I was like,
Maybe what they do in the class show balls is teach you your ability to repress your disgust.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You're being disgusted by this. Look how thin he is. Dear God, his bones are
Yeah.
sticking out.
I know,
yeah.
God.
Well, he was
Get-
pretty young when he did this. And back then, Hollywood was
Cocaine,
all,
baby.
You got to beef up.
But still, could somebody please give Jeff Goldblum a sandwich?
I
My
know.
God.
Cheeseburger, baby.
It's all right. By the time he buffs up by the time he's in the fly.
True.
Not
So
much.
she's asking weird Scientology guy to leave. You've been here too long. Go now. Go now. And so she doesn't want to go in, but she goes, and they're like, "Hey, Jeffrey!"
But-
And he's,
But he wants to go in. Haha.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But then, oddly enough, Jeffrey is there, creeping in the background,
Yeah.
and he's not even mad. He's just creeping. sideways glance.
Creeper's gonna creep.
And this now she's looking for. Are they married in this?
Yeah, they're married.
They are married. Yep.
The Belichick
Yeah,
husband.
they're Mr.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah. Yep.
And then she uncovers this thing.
Dun dun dun.
Question is, who put the sheet on it?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
really.
what he probably did, although it wouldn't necessarily explain the growth, is put the pod in there and put a sheet over the pod. But then the body grew just perfectly.
Right.
Don't ask
She's like,
questions.
"What the
just
fuck?"
consume.
And then he's like, "What the fuck?"
And it follows the first movie where they were like, it's formless, doesn't
Yes.
really look like anybody,
Mhm.
no fingerprints.
And so she calls Walter down to take a look at it. He's like, and this is very similar to that scene as well. He's like, "I want you to forget you work for the government right now. Can you do that? Can you do that for me?"
Dun,
And, yeah,
dun,
and then for some reason he gets a nosebleed. I don't get a little film on me. That would be odd.
You get a film of sweat. I'm sure.
Well,
I'm
that's
sure.
Probably true. That's probably true. So he gets a nosebleed here, and I don't know, and I think, and anybody correct me if I'm wrong, that it's implied that's because the transference is taking place.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because he started falling asleep in this little sauna bath or whatever, and that's what triggers it. Once you fall asleep, it somehow starts to copy you.
And they're going over the same thing. It doesn't have any features. It's kind of a basic.
Well, she did.
version,
Yeah, she did.
fingerprints.
She did hit him because he
Oh,
scared
she
her.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Previously,
okay.
and he had a bloody nose.
Right.
That's why he
Got it. Okay.
yeah, he has the piece of toilet paper stuffed up there or whatever, and that's why the nose starts bleeding on the
So
replica.
he was calling to check on Elizabeth, and this is where you see her starting to break down. This is an interesting effect physically. You see the skin starting to break down.
Mm-hmm.
As the memory transfer happens and they're being copied.
Right. Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go check on this."
I must go save her.
And of
Now-
course, they leave the body, and he's tired, and he's like, "Oh, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna rest here for a minute. I'm just gonna rest."
So he
Hmm.
goes.
She goes
He
in-
basically falls asleep, and that's when she sees its eyes open.
Right.
Because it's like
But now it's actually
Yeah.
starting to look like him.
right. Looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hey, baby.
Wow.
Ooh, what's happening? Hot stuff.
Yeah, and the nose is bleeding.
In the movie, he cut his hand.
Yeah.
And then
In the
the
56
duplicate.
version, yes.
Yeah, the
So
duplicate
it's
got
a
cut
similar
on his hand.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And Spock is there. So now,
Which
He-
why are you calling a celebrity psychiatrist?
right, who you don't even like. Why aren't you calling someone with authority?
Like the
It's because
police?
he's anti-authoritarian.
Well,
He's a weirdo.
he's not a psychologist. He's a psychiatrist, which
Okay.
means he is a medical doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's yeah. That's true.
But maybe the
But I would still
maybe
call the
emergency
police.
room.
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it, but
Oh, they wanted to, and
Well,
he
they
told him not
used-
to.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think that- yeah, if I recall right,
did
yep.
Benel told him
Yeah.
not to call the police?
Yeah, I told him not to call the cops or anything
Terrible.
because
Yeah,
he's starting to
he
suspect
knew.
something's going on.
Yeah.
So again, I like this because this again is reminiscent of the 1956 film, but done in a modern fashion, well, more
Mhm.
modern fashion. The close hallway, the tight shots
Yeah.
in
The alleyway.
narrow spaces.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I think it's cool.
From
This
here
is
on
something
out,
interesting
it's
though.
Almost shot for shot.
It's just
With the
it's just different things are going on,
different,
but very
yeah.
similar. But very similar.
Right. There's no creepy
aspects.
gas guy just hanging out in the bottom of the place. I'm reading.
Hey, I'm just down
Like, how
here.
did you even
Read
get
the
in
meter.
there? Yeah. And they knew everybody. They're like,
Don't
oh,
mind
hey,
me.
Bob. Creeping in our basement.
Again, breaks the window, except it's not the basement this time. And they've got this giant fucking thing, blocking the doorway.
Barricading
That's not
it.
normal. I mean,
No.
ever? Is that
In
normal?
San Francisco, yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents' house, their basement had a thing like that on the door.
Really? You would think
yeah.
just a deadbolt would be sufficient.
It was a really old house. It was built in 1812. So
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe.
yeah,
And again, all it takes is a little maneuvering to get that thing done. Interesting shots. And we don't know what he's watching down here. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's a television
big time.
station that actually shows weather gauges.
Okay. So this is again for younger generations. TV networks actually had an off time,
yes,
and then from like midnight to like 8, you would just see like either like a test pattern or something like this.
Right.
it was before
Fucking weird.
infomercials.
It was
Yeah.
Your local so your national network would turn its content off, and
Yes.
your local channel would have to either fill it with some other content
or
Yep.
not.
or not.
Sometimes
But it-
you would just get, and now here's the national anthem, and that was it.
Yes. I
But
remember those days.
Yeah.
one of the great things that they would put on in those overnight spots were all the old serials like Commander Cody and all that, Buck Rogers.
Mhm.
So a lot of that, if you bother staying up at 4 a.m, you'd often have like 2 hours of solid like 1930s, 1940s science fiction and whatnot.
If you live in
Yeah.
a big metro area, but if you lived in the middle of nowhere, it was just turn the TV off.
Yeah, there's a lot of places. I remember what was this show? It was called Clutch Cargo, and
Yeah.
it was an old black and white animation that was real choppy, and then it had actual people's mouths superimposed over them.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
it was kind of creepy.
Well, I mean, like you were saying, Beard, the local stations, if you're in a big city, they had more money, so they could afford to get that content. Whereas some station in the middle of Oklahoma was like just didn't have the money to
Or just fuzz.
Yeah.
And now we get Elizabeth's body starting to form in the garden area, but yet somehow she's still on the bed. How could this be?
Spock. What?
And
Bro,
again,
if I saw two of them, I'd be
here.
stabbing the one that looks weird, to be honest. But that's just me.
Eraserhead, hello, welcome.
Hello.
I love the lighting here, though. It's creepy. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's watching them in the mirror. There's just a lot of. It's not even a straight-on shot.
Don't mind me. I'm just in your closet watching you try to destroy your girlfriend with an alien.
And
I'm
he
gonna take her
managed to
away
get out of
now.
the house pretty quick.
Yeah, and rather easily.
Now he's going
too.
upstairs with a garbage can, though, which I thought was funny. Because he's getting ready to get rid of the husk.
Yeah.
And again, tight shots.
Almost like the world is closing in.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're back in the baths. And of course, there's no body. There is no body here. I didn't see it. And they're looking down in the mud. Ugh. Oh, I did read that to get ready for this, to understand how the mud baths work, that Veronica Cartwright and Jeff Goldblum took mud baths, and Goldblum was like, "I don't think this is sanitary."
Ew.
Yeah,
This is a
go
lot of
figure.
ew.
Well, exactly, because it's mud. Somebody could literally take a dump in there, and
That's
Uh,
Ah.
I
And what's
didn't
going
need
on
that
outside
mental
the
image.
window?
Thank you very much.
Garbage truck.
I think the Glen Ivy spa, the one up by Lake Elsinore, still has mud baths. I could be wrong.
Really?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
you might be right,
Oh,
Babs.
Lord, Adam.
Well, if you watch Suits, mud baths were a feature on the show of several of the characters constantly doing mud baths.
What I've seen at a lot of the spas, like in Albuquerque and stuff, is they smear it on you. You don't like submerge in it.
Oh,
It's like they paint you with it basically.
Right.
Mm.
And it,
Yeah, but
so
that's
it's like
not called a mud bath. That's like a mud
yeah,
Clay. That's a clay
treatment
thing.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of lint.
Yeah.
It's a lot of lint.
again, the garbage trucks, and now they're splitting
I
up.
just thought this was back when Pizza Hut was good.
Yeah.
So now Walter is going back to her house where the body was, and trying. Of course, now they've placed this pot cleverly.
Yeah,
in
like
there to
look
make
how
it
it looks like a
like-
face. The pot looks like a
Uh-huh.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it. Like, you could maybe he was crazy, or
Yeah.
seeing something.
Because
Yep.
some other stuff looked like arms, and I guess the
so-
other pots could have been like breasts or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where her other body was. Her other body. Because he sounds crazy. And he's trying to explain to the police guy, and he's like, "You broke in and you kidnapped her." And he's like, No, that's not what I did. Let me. And then Spot comes in. He's like, I'll just take
I
care
am
of it.
Sir, Mr. Officer, Detective. I am a celebrity psychiatrist.
Yeah.
I'm in charge here. I will take over.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It is so weird. Because Leonard
Big
Nimoy's
angel look.
expression is like facepalm. You're embarrassing me, man. I'm a
Right.
professional.
But
Drinking
then
lots of water.
as they leave,
Hydrated.
everybody exchanged a look. The Jeffrey and the cops. So they're all part of it. They're all part of it.
He knows. Transamerica. Oh,
There's that
I
fucking
am
glove
so-
thing again.
I am so above all of this. Why must you bother me?
Go over the story again.
I was-
you fucking
I was-
weirdos.
I was bowling. Why couldn't you leave me alone?
Yeah, right. Really.
I was practicing archery.
And then they're just describing all the things they saw. I saw its eyes open and its nose was bleeding, and you're an asshole. And I look like
That must have
Karen
been alive.
Allen.
And meanwhile, the one's going, can we wrap this up? Because I got to go film with Harrison Ford soon.
And if we look, and now look at Jeffrey. Look at
Wow, that perm is-
Look at that.
That perm
Look
is
at that
tight.
perm,
now
man.
he's got the
Yeah.
full perm going on.
Yeah, he's
That
got
perm
the
is
whole
tight.
perm.
So he
So-
got the perm, so he didn't have to sit through the.
Uh-huh.
Yes, every morning.
Okay,
So
so
that's why he
recap
got the
again.
perm.
Why in the hell did he have this curly? Fucking
He
hair?
wanted to have curly hair
He
for
wanted
this
it.
part.
It's
He-
what
That was
it
a
is.
thing.
It's
That was a
Sutherland.
style. People got
Yeah.
perms back then. My dad
They
had
did.
one.
What up,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mike
Everybody
Brady,
did.
man.
Strange time.
Yep. Look how
Jericho.
the lighting is. It's like natural sunlight
Yeah.
versus like the night shadows and stuff we see.
Mhm.
Look at that perm.
I
You'll be
think
okay.
I don't know if we've kind of talked about the garbage truck thing, but I think the sound design in this film is just kind of amazing.
Yes,
Mhm.
especially when we get to the pod stuff.
Uh-huh.
I really thought
Not-
that was interesting, and there's a whole list of things.
Not a
Yeah.
lot of music in the background.
There-
It's the
well-
sounds.
It's just slowly you throughout the movie you slowly lose all of the ambient sounds of nature, like birds chirping and crickets and shit like that, and it just becomes the mechanical part of the world.
It
'Cause
becomes
at
an
the
eerie
end, all-
silence.
At the end, all you hear are like garbage trucks. It's weird, but I love it. It's part of it. It's one of the things that makes this
that
movie
is a great catch. As far as everything they did was very intentional.
Mhm.
Like I said, from the shots to the sound, and she still looks like Karen Allen to me. I just can't not see Karen Allen. It's the worst part about it. Look at Veronica Cartwright has fucking crazy eyes. She's got
She
realtor
does.
eyes.
But she is so. I love Nancy. Nancy is her name, and I love her character. She's she is the. I feel like she's the one unsung hero of this movie. I really do.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
There's a
You're
point
crazy
in the movie that I really liked her a lot. We'll get to that when it comes to it. But there's something she does that I really liked.
Again, tell me she doesn't look like Karen. I just can't anyway. So they go out on the lovely view that he has of the city. On a
When
city,
was that building in the background there built?
It's the Transamerica building was.
Yeah.
Yes.
God.
Because it wasn't there.
I want to say
in the first movie.
I want to say mid 60s.
Okay. Because it's iconic.
Mid to late 60s.
If you see that
before they just made cement blocks.
TransUnion owned UA at the time they were making this movie too.
Oh, which is probably why it's
that's their parent company.
That building, it's San Francisco.
But this is where David, the Leonard Nimoy character, is talking to Walter's like, I believe you. I've known you too long. And but this is the first time that he's actually said those words, I believe you. What do we do next? And he's like, well, I can, I'm friends with he's like, don't you treat the mayor? Or, isn't he one of your clients? So he's trying to get the somewhere of someone of authority to buy into this story. And then you see that this is great, though. David walks back to the car, gets in. Of course, there's a whole bunch of people in there. Jeffrey and that weird balding dude from before. And it was basically, we can't get this done soon enough.
Yeah. He's like the most high functioning one. He seems to pass as human the best.
Clearly, he's a leader.
Yes.
And then there's the little flowers. Where did you get that? I don't know. It was it was in here. They're everywhere.
It's just a flower. I'm sniffing it.
And he really seems to be fighting it. He's like, "What's the big deal? It's a fucking flower. Where did you get it? Tell me where you got it."
You don't know where it came from.
So many times.
I tell you, Veronica Cartwright.
It's like a dog when it's like eating something it shouldn't. Like, drop it.
Well, her next movie is Aliens, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
79.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time this was released, they were probably filming Alien already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now he gets the call from the mayor's office, and they get all his information.
That map behind him really bothers me. Go back.
Where?
Just go back to where he's on the phone, sitting down. See behind him? That is a map that's cutting a corner on the wall right there. Who does that?
Oh, yeah. That's stupid.
That doesn't make any. He's got all that wall space behind him above those binders.
There's a lot of space up here above the books. Yes.
Yeah, I know it's a minor
maybe
thing,
that's
but,
just his district. That's the corner that he covers for the city. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the guy at the mayor office basically tells him, "Hey, I've got this. Don't talk to anybody else right now, though.
Yeah.
Make sure you
see.
keep
To
this
me,
yourself."
that is just so many alarm bells, red flags. I'd be taking some sort of like microphone onto the streets and saying, "Help!"
And you got to remember, we've seen read many of these type of we're not going to be fooled by the alien pod people. Well, those of us in here,
right? Matt and I, like the alien pod people come. Matt and I are like, "You ain't getting us this time, no siree."
I mean, as crazy as that sounds, like if I'm sitting around and there's a plant that's growing through my wall towards me, I'm not gonna go, "Oh, how the hell? I'll call the food inspector." You know what I mean?
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'd be so this is where I'd actually come in with my normal thing and just light everything on fire.
There we go.
And that would be the right thing to do, man. That would be the right thing to do.
Kill it with fire.
Exactly. My skills would be coming in handy.
Think about this when you watch a lot of content now. Because of our training from all these movies or whatever. Like if you're in a cabin and you're chilling, and all of a sudden a bear comes, and then pulls out a howitzer, you're gonna react weirdly to it because you've seen weird stuff in science fiction, right?
Yeah.
A regular person would be like, "Wait a minute, a bear can't use a howitzer, so I'm not in danger." You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm in a cabin and I see a bear, I'm hoping that there's a lamp made from a musket that I can shoot the light bulb at its ass. Everyone knows that reference.
So this is an interesting series of shots. So he's on the phone with several different agencies now. And they're basically everybody is telling him, don't you think you're taking this too far? They're trying to push his paranoia. So you see shots of him, then shots of the city, him walking around the city. While he's walking, you're still hearing the phone conversation of them telling him he's fucking nuts. You must be you might be a problem here, sir.
The other thing is that that restaurant he's outside of, I kind
Whoa,
of really
go back. Go back. One. Woolworths.
I once ate a grilled cheese at a Woolworths counter.
They used to have a diner.
I'm that old.
Yes, my grandmother used to take
I
us
too
there.
am that old.
Who remembers the little diners in Kmart?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember back then, if you worked in it, if somebody worked in a diner, they wore a uniform,
Yeah.
like an actual,
yes.
like they had a
Yep.
Actual little polyester
smock thing.
yeah, but they had like a little thing they wore on their head too. And so
They used to have a counter or a candy center in Sears where you could always smell the warm nuts being roasted there. Yeah.
Sorry. There was no way I couldn't laugh at that.
I remember.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
I apologize to
they had all the
everyone.
little they had all the candies out there, and you could just get and it went in that little striped paper bag.
Yep.
Oh, so now he's back at the dry cleaner. Oh no,
she's
everything's fine now.
Yeah.
Everything fine. You fucking crazy. You crazy white man.
The only thing I could think of while I was watching that was that old detergent commercial.
Right.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Hey, Copa.
Can't run that commercial these days.
For a toy and a cheeseburger, if I was a good boy. It's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Good to see you, my friend.
Hi, Copa.
Good friend Copa.
Copa!
So you're crazy white man. And then he's like, okay. But then now Elizabeth's talking to the lady from the bookstore. Oh no, everything's fine now. I'm much happier now. Look at my
See
smile.
my smile?
That is so creepy.
Yeah.
She nails that creepy smile.
She's like,
Fellow
We'll be
human.
seeing you soon.
yeah.
Fellow
Fuck you will.
humanoid, I come bringing cheer and happy. Yes.
She's
I'm
happy
To
just
you,
now.
like
human.
She's
I'm
happy
not
now
saying
'cause-
we're aliens.
yeah.
There are no
Goodbye.
aliens here. Why would you even suggest aliens? I don't know of the term. I don't even. That word doesn't exist. I don't know what.
We're not aliens. We're aliens. You know?
Exactly.
Here, take this pill from my
So
leather
Kipper's
clad
giving
hand.
her a fucking roofie at this point.
Right.
Yep.
Drink this. It is only logical. All
This
right.
is back when he was
I'll
doing
go.
the In Search of days. You remember?
Oh yeah.
I loved In Search of. Well, I'll tell you, you're all fucking crazy. Try to
Right,
get some
really.
sleep. I'll be back later. And
I'm
Veronica
just gonna put
Cartwright's
these-
like, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sleep.
Well,
And
you
her
better.
eyes look
You,
like-
obviously, you didn't because you just took a handful of speed. God.
I mean,
That was
okay, doing the speed that way, that's going to take a while to get through your system. Your best advice: crush that up and snort that
Yep. Yep.
right into the bloodstream. You are good to go.
So here is where one of the I love this. The sequence of scenes that are tied together here are all great. And this is reminiscent. I have to say reminiscent of the greenhouse scene in the 1956 film, but I think done better. He starts to doze off in the chair. Some little gargoyle cocksucker looking at him. Veronica Cartwright is on speed and a half. Nancy,
Yeah.
I'm
Don't do
never
drugs,
going to
kid.
sleep.
Don't do drugs, kid. Not because they're bad, but because they're fun.
So, but the sleep is also influenced by the pods. The pods want you to sleep. They're trying to make you sleep. Now little tendrils come up. Now we don't really see this anywhere else where they have to make contact like this, but it's still it's an interesting effect.
It makes a lot of sense too. You know, The first one was just like telepathy type thing. This one, they would actually,
It's like a downloading.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see the pods, and this is such a great effect. And you see that there are many of them.
We are many.
And then the big flower comes out, and this makes the term crowning have a whole new meaning.
Oh my!
It's so fucking
dear.
disgusting.
Yeah.
That's the top of the head, and he's and it starts spewing these things out, and they look like a baby. It looks like a baby being born, except it's big and weird. Ugh.
And it's coming out of a pod.
I mean, that's how babies are born, right?
From
A
giant
giant
sponge.
joke.
Yes.
From a pod.
But then you see them starting to take shape.
This one's got a bad perm.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing how quickly they start to form.
Copa.
No, I don't trust plants. I just punch it. Might be
You damn
fight
dirty
back.
pod.
Suspicious. Now Copa is fighting plants. But in the
Don't be
background, you
suspicious.
start
Don't
hearing
be suspicious.
Walter. And now you see all of them starting to form outside, except for Veronica Cartwright,
Nancy.
who is Walter. Wake the fuck up!
Yeah.
Huh? What? Oh shit!
Holy fuck.
That's
Almost
not
got me.
normal. And she's trying to wake up Elizabeth, who's now, like I said, she got roofied by David. And he's trying to call the police, and they're like, well, where are you, Mr. Bonnell? We'll come find you. How did you know my name? I didn't tell you my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hang
now
up.
And he's like,
I
hang
didn't tell them
up,
my
hang
name.
up. Like, why
Right.
didn't
That's
you call him to
flashbacks
begin
to the first
place?
movie. They kept knowing where he was at all
Yes.
the time, and
right, yeah.
And things start moving really fast.
At a pretty quick pace.
Yeah, this I don't know if we could call this the third act, but it really
It kind of is.
once we hit this point, it doesn't stop.
right.
So
What-
you
what
start seeing
is-
police outside and crowds gathering and crazy shit, and they're
what's
coming. They're coming.
so what's so crazy about this again, like in the first one, is she's running in those heels. I don't know how
Oh, yeah.
she does it. Full speed, keeping up with him.
Well, we
wearing
see
high
a
heels.
scene where that doesn't pan
Yeah,
out too well
but-
for her.
But for the most part, that she's running full speed. It's not like a stunt person or anything.
She actually beat him in a foot race.
Yeah,
so-
she
they
did.
were doing one of
It
these
was
takes.
hilarious.
and,
They
and
He
challenged
go cut, and they kept running, and she like beat him.
She
It-
beat
it-
him, heels and all.
I mean, they're not stiletto heels or anything, but they're freaking.
Still.
they're not flats.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is an interest. This is also very similar to the first one. So he sees her and he can't do it, and then he keeps looking, but then he sees his, and that's
yeah.
the one he.
Well,
fucking
yeah, that hair
launches
hair's
into-
alone
I mean, that haircut.
This
would
is a
make-
lot
when
more
I
violent
smash somebody's
than
face
the
with a-
original.
Oh,
Ew! It
violent.
looks
It's
like
pretty
it looks
gross.
like
yeah.
like grape jelly coming out of this thing.
Yeah, it's not like poke.
Oh,
I also
you start hearing-
kind of
You
felt
start
like it
hearing
was-
that sound though.
Yeah.
I also
The pig
thought it was
sound.
softer because it wasn't formed yet fully. So
Oh yeah,
that's why
right.
it
No
was like-
bone
yeah.
necessarily.
Yep. It's kind of like the Stretch Armstrong. If you ever broke one of those open,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
red
yeah.
goo in it,
They're there making that horrible
unbreakable
pig
my
sound.
ass.
Their pig alarm.
And instead of a
Running,
big
running,
lawn staircase, they have this little one here where they're hiding behind. Instead of
Yeah, and that was pretty good. The pig sounds. Running. Lots of running.
All the running.
And all down the stairs. But then this is cool because you see them. It's almost like a combination of the scene Shield Ball, where you have the staircase and then you have them hiding under the boards
yes,
Right.
in the
Yep.
original movie. It's a similar vibe. And then the shadows of the people in the street. This is great. Here 33. This was actually, they took this image. This is what one of the original posters was based on, was that image,
Yeah.
the four of them
Yeah.
running. And
I
they're
didn't
all
see what
looking
kind
for
of
them.
shoes Veronica Cartwright had on. Also, why is there just a giant anchor
That is an
Surrounded
odd
by
thing.
a
You don't
thing.
Well,
usually
you're
have an
down.
anchor
You're
laying there.
Embarcadero.
Down by the pier, you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this.
I
Veronica
guess.
Cartwright has a great fear expression.
I like how they're like, oh no, we're
Yes.
trapped. God forbid we can't use that pallet on the side there to kind of shimmy up the side and hop over the
Yeah,
fence.
or I don't know.
Oh,
Somebody
I
just gives you a boost.
have been
Now,
to
Blair.
Tommy's Chili.
Oh, Thomas
I've been to
great.
Tommy's Chili Burgers. They're
Blair,
fucking.
that's more of our
they're
special
glorious.
movie training that you cited there. You know, with the palette. That because we have seen these type of movies before, we're looking for like ways to get away or things like that. Whereas the regular people will be like,
Oh no, I'm trapped.
We're fucked. Hell I are. So this is where Belichick and his wife decide we're going to run cover. We're going to run cover, and you guys get out of here and get the authorities.
Well, he decided he was going to do it.
Well,
and
she
then
was
she's
going
like,
with him. Yeah, she
then
wasn't.
she's
going to
go with him. This is when I really liked her because I was like, now that's a ride or die wife.
Yeah.
Nowadays they would all be like black, gay, trans, lesbians, but
And one of them, it definitely has. It's not good.
but yeah. But
Hey,
the fact
here I am,
that
you fucking assholes.
Stand by your
fact that she
him.
Yeah, the fact that she went with him, I really liked because you know what I mean. I don't know. I thought it was good.
And this is great. So they're trying to be on the street and blend now. This is harkens back to the original movie, but we get a couple different versions of it than this one. I like this one though because they're walking and they just kind of walk past people and people walk past them, but then you see the feet stop, and then you see all the feet gather, and then you see them turn. And then they start following them.
Yeah.
Right.
So those hills are pretty big.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then-
She ran in that. I don't know how she
And
did.
then everybody's feet start moving a lot fucking faster. And it's a well done scene.
And that's like an old like noir, 1940s film noir kind of thing where they're walking and then they're moving faster and faster and then they run and the guy behind them's running. Yeah.
So
That right there is
yep.
There
Go
you
ahead,
go.
Kyle.
There's
Don Siegel.
yep.
Director of the 1956 film. That's the third great cameo of this movie. And funny
where are we
thing
going?
was he is blind as a bat and he can't
Yep.
see very well. So they were terrified while he's driving because he can't see.
They didn't have it. It wasn't being towed by a rig. Where
No.
the
Guess
camera's
not.
like,
It's
oh,
not.
In the
We're gonna fucking
70s,
die.
they didn't care about the actors' lives.
True. What's going on up there? What is that? I don't know. Let's stop and find out password. And
well,
then
that's
they
also
run
when
off.
he gets in, he says 2 passengers to the airport. Type H4 or something. Repeat H4.
Oh, right. It's a code.
It's a code for like, hey, these are like
Not
Humans.
one of us.
I got a couple.
Humans. I'm not saying they're humans, but they're humans.
They're humans. Oh, this is the scene with the dog and the banjo gentleman, and they
Now,
smash the pod.
when I saw him on this initially when he was playing the banjo with the dog, his clothes looked pretty good. He didn't look very homeless to me. I thought he was just out there.
I think he regularly played with like the Grateful Dead or something. I can't remember.
Well, the banjo is actually what Jerry Garcia is playing the banjo.
Yes,
Yeah,
but that's not Jerry Garcia.
Right.
but
then I saw this and I was like, oh, he's a bum. Okay. Like
Now
and
they're
that guy with the resting on the broom, that's just a normal
That's
employee.
just every normal janitor. So they do the same thing they do in the original film here. They kind of go back to his office. Which
Why? That's the thing. Why would
look for them, which is a stupid thing to do.
Well, I can understand because it's a play, like it's a familiar place. Like I think subconsciously it's like it's a comfort, and they think they're safe there, even though logically that is the last place they should
been
be.
a better reason, like they knew there was amphetamines there.
I love you. I love you. Don't go to sleep.
That's like 2 a.m. And now this is a throwback. All the people gathering outside to get their pods and take them
to
to
get their Tide Pods.
because
Sausalito, go to truck number 1.
Stockton over here.
In the original,
Fresno, you're this line.
in the original movie, they looked out the office window and saw him in the town square doing the same thing with trucks pulling up and all that. So it's a very similar shot.
And now they're
mighty brave of them to want to go to Stockton in 1978. Stockton is like the Detroit of the West. Okay, it sucks.
So this
funny thing, I used to live by a river named Stockton, and it was a dirty river.
Same thing. So again, they get caught in the office by Belichick and authorities. Hey, and then they're like, "Oh, you bastard!"
Yep.
You jerk!
And
How
Jeffrey's
could you turn
there.
on us?
The whole gang's here. The whole gang is here. This is just
And
a
this
mild
is where
sedative.
they tell him, hey, you won't feel anything, and everything will be fine, and you'll still
No
be
more
the same.
hate.
No
Yeah,
more hate.
you'll get to smell this wonderful chloroform that smells wonderful.
I'm just like, I'm like, okay, so you're gonna to get them down because they're hopped up on speed. I mean, that can like knock out the rhino basically.
Yeah, they damn near have to kill him to.
So it's important to understand here, from the perspective of the pod people, they are the person they copied. Like there's a continuous of consciences and all that. Whereas from the perspective of the person who's copied, it's kind of ambiguous in the book. Like, do they cease to exist, die when they get ripped apart subatomically, or are they actually, in fact, like merged with the pod? So there's an interesting sort of science fiction question to ask here. In the context of this movie, are the pod people actually just like a consciousness transplant? Interesting concept to explore, to make you think.
Well, one thing it doesn't.
Go ahead.
Because you never see anybody. You never see one of the. At least as far as I remember. Oh wait, you do when he like blows the place up. But like they never like blatantly like shoot one in the head or something, and it looks different on the inside. You know what I mean? So they should anatomically be humans, right? It's not like they have 4 eyes or something.
But
weird.
the soul shield wall.
Right, exactly. That's the biggest fear of losing is because
you can have all the memories,
but
if you're
there's no more hate, there's no more love.
There's no more emotion.
Well, no, not even that skill. What he's talking about is this. Like, okay, so when your brain turns off, like when you die, like obviously we have a real world religious belief, but let's leave that aside for now, right? In the context of a science fiction thing here, like are you just software running on hardware? And if you run a copy of that personality software on another piece of hardware, are you the same person? You know what I mean?
I think they're not. For this, I think they're actually the aliens that just have human memories.
Well, within the context of the original novel, they're not.
The direct copy wouldn't necessarily think about it that way, but the original is dead. The first version is gone. It's off. And this thing may be a continuation of that, but it's not the first one.
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it.
And I would agree with you, Roman.
Because this species, as he said, we need to consume and multiply and replicate to survive. That's the thing. So they're basically locusts, is what they are.
Well, in the novel, what they do is
Matt, tell the basic thing, Matt, again.
Okay, so in the novel, what they do is they go to a world where some sapient life forms are. They copy them, take all of their knowledge and culture and whatever, wiping them out in the process, literally erasing them at a subatomic level. Then in 5 years, because they can't reproduce, they only have 5 years, their bodies sort of die and they go to another planet and do the same thing over and over again.
That is exactly true, Boosh.
So they put the pods in there, but then Walter and Elizabeth fight back because they are hopped up on speed. So Walter's got a dart that he grabbed, and Elizabeth's just smashing things.
Yeah, a random dart. Where's the dartboard?
No, there was a dartboard.
There was a dartboard in his office.
Dartboard in his office, and he took a few darts off of it.
And in the freezer you go. And now they have to pretend again.
Damn, it's cold in here.
and they have to walk out. You know, they have to go down the stairway and try to fight their way out, and they run into
Nancy.
She's like, they can be fooled.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like,
She's the one who she's the one who figures out that if you just hide your humanity down, you can walk.
Yep.
And she does keep asking about
her husband.
Her husband.
Whose name I can't remember. Jeff Goldblum, the other Belichick. What about him? Where is he? Because they got separated, and so she doesn't know that he is now a plant man. Well, now he's a dead plant man. He's not even a plant man.
and
Crazy eyes. Look at those. Look at her expressions. They're amazing.
Veronica Cartwright has amazing expressions as an actress in anything she's ever done down the road, whether it's Alien or anything, literally anything she does.
So they go out and they try to blend, and he's like, no, you go to that line. But he obviously knows they're fucked up because they would have gone to the right line in the first place.
Yo, yeah, you believe.
And then
here we go.
While they're trying to blend, what the fuck? Hello. How's it going? You look
and it's playing banjo music the whole time too, which
it is in the background.
Oh, God,
God,
fucking weird.
Oh fuck, we're fucked. And then they all start the pig noises. That was a scene that fucked me up though. This scene fucked me up as a kid.
This is the part where she breaks character.
Yep.
And strange. And okay, so in the first movie, it was just a dog almost getting run over by a truck.
Hit by a car.
I was like, seriously? I was like, come on. But in this makes sense to me.
That's bizarre. That's an odd.
It also reinforces that Veronica Cartwright's character is a real gangster because she doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever.
Keep moving.
She missed it. Yes, Jacob did put my face on that thing.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Of course he did. So now you get the pig screams, the dog's making the pig scream, everybody's pig screaming, and they're just trying to run away in this, melee of feet and people. And they jump in the back of the truck, thinking they're safe, which is stupid.
You're never safe.
You're never safe. And they go through this gated area, and no one looks in the back of the truck, which I found odd. But that's just the
I know it's wide open, and then this guy, even the forklift driver, he definitely would have seen him.
Yeah.
Also, why doesn't he have lights on?
As he's loading the pods in.
Yeah.
And
I know.
why are the pods just in the very edge of the truck? That's not very good use of that space.
Literally can't fit anything else in there with that in the way like that.
Well, because they need it for dramatic effect, so they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but real world, it's like very convenient.
When Roman and I did Blow in '87 on Shore Leave, he squealed a lime.
Wow.
He was going to say squealed like a pig.
Oh, I thought lime. I didn't understand. Lime a pig.
No.
I did lime a pig.
That's definitely Nos.
That's definitely
Nos. So she's tired. They're kind of off in the weeds around this processing plant where they're making more pods. And he's like, I'll be back. Just rest here. I'll be back. Which is
because he hears some music.
Never split up.
Right, music.
Never split up. Have you never seen one of these movies before?
Yeah.
So the thing with music is important because Babs and other folks have alluded to, there's almost no background music in here.
Mm-hmm.
Music is derived from emotion.
Yes.
There is
there's
a ship. We can get out on the ship. And then
no, you're not.
All right, Navy people. Who understands
these are not
this?
Navy people. These are merchant Marines. These are not Navy people.
Do you load? I'm
stuff.
sorry, but do you load a ship that's in dry dock? No,
Well, not that.
no,
kind
you
of
don't.
It's eventually going to be sent away.
No, this isn't dry dock. This is a port.
Oh, I thought I saw part of it where it was like lifted up because you could see the.
No, it may be dry dock when they were filming just so they could have it, but it's supposed to be a port because they're supposed to be taking the pods.
Right, because he gets over to it and then he's like, "Oh, we can get away on the boat," and then
she's right. It looked like it is in dry dock.
Here. And this is done so much better than the original movie. Remember in the original movie, we're in the mine and we're wondering, and I read about that's in the notes for this too. They're like, it's impossible for her to have changed in the amount of time he was gone, and for all of this to have happened. It's a gaping hole in the plot. But in this one, they don't do that. He comes back and she's asleep, and he's like, "Oh no!" And you can see that she's already deteriorating.
Mhm.
And he says, "It's okay, it's all right.
I love you."
And he, it's a sad thing. But then when she crumbles, and collapses,
So
that was so crazy.
Very well done.
sad.
And she just shrivels literally in his arms. Now to just someone face to what he makes later. And he's like, Elizabeth?
Oh shit.
Naked chick in the brush.
Yeah.
Hey,
Woo!
one of us. Come
Indiana
with
Jones,
me,
I know. Indiana Jones, I understand.
So he's just running like a madman on the docks now. And then he ends up in the warehouse where the pod people are processing more pods. He did his own stunts here with no harness either, which was interesting to read.
Mm-hmm.
He's all up in the rafters like a freaking lunatic with an axe.
I mean, you got the railing. It's not,
So when he picks up the axe, is there an alarm attached to it, or like what?
Yes, it's like a fire alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes
Pick
sense.
up the axe and a fire alarm goes off. I did think, and this is a minor nitpick, if you start dropping these lights, they're not going to catch.
Yeah.
Not unless these are like fallout nuclear power lights or something.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So for the purpose of this film, they basically explode and they start catching the lab on fire.
But the script needs the plot to happen.
If they made this movie today, he would have like 2 Uzis and like a bunch of
flamethrower.
And a flamethrower.
Yep. Well, the pods in the first movie were very flammable.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to.
Fuck. So they're all making the pig noise. Naked Karen Allen, who's not Karen Allen, is walking through the plant.
Karen Allen, all right.
Yeah.
It's the lovely Brooke Adams.
The lovely Brooke Adams, who I don't know from anything else other than this film.
Oh wow! I have a great movie. Have I got a great movie for you?
Oh, I'm sure you do, Babs.
Sliding out under the bridge.
So, Amanda, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate his fire setting?
He did pretty
6. 6. It needed more boom.
Maybe so
So he
accelerate.
goes out.
Exactly.
He's
Had
hiding.
good form, but not any panache.
Exactly.
Not Panache. Definitely not Panache. So this again harkens back to the first film where they're hiding under the boards in the mine.
Mine, yeah.
They're running over the top. And they're like, he can't hide forever. He can't hide forever. And he's just kind of camped out under here. And then the next thing we go to a daylight scene. And now he's watching the trucks. He's watching the
kids.
People. The kids are like, why do we have to take a nap now? It's not our nap time. Go to fucking sleep. Fucking
Why are they
sleep.
taking them to the Black Bart
Bar.
Saloon?
Right. You're taking
Right,
them
really.
to a bar.
That's where I always took my kids when it was nap time.
It's a field.
It's a field trip. Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, kids, drink
it's like
this
some kind
NyQuil.
I thought maybe it was
Jaeger.
like some kind of like kids thing or something.
But instead, it is indeed the Black Bart Saloon. Time to have a sip of Grandpa's secret tea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and he's just watching it all impassively as they take their giant watermelons,
Right.
walking. Everyone's
So
in
here's the thing
lab.
here. Look at these guys. They don't know really what to do now that they have these bodies.
They're
You know, it's
just
not like-
there, and they're. It's kind of like route memory. They're just doing
Yeah.
something without the purpose of the real
Right.
purpose of it.
Yeah, they don't need money. They're not trying to advance careers or anything.
automatons.
They're just
She's
There's
running
kinda
her
like-
little beaker.
Yeah, that's why I wish they had included more stuff from the novel, especially in this is like the best adaptation of the novel. Like they're not there to keep our society running; they're there to absorb it and move on. You know,
yeah. That makes
I
sense.
didn't
Then.
connect it just like that, Boosh.
Then you think they would be like at the
oh,
libraries
oh,
reading or watching more TV or instead of
Oh, yeah.
pretending to have jobs.
Right.
Well, they just go through the motions until they move on.
He's doing all the things he did in life before. Then he
No,
notices people walking
no,
down the hall.
No,
So
did
if he goes
anybody
out,
ever-
he also walks down the hall.
I guess lunchtime. I guess. You know.
But there are points in this where you're going, because you don't know. He
Right.
watches her through the window in the elevator. He is focusing on her because he has an attachment to her. This scene, okay,
Sacramento.
this scene is so interesting because Veronica Cartwright did not get the same script that everybody
Nope.
else.
Yeah.
She did not
Yeah.
know what was going to happen here.
Only
It was
only
going to be an exchange.
only the
They were
director,
gonna look at
Donald
each other.
Sutherland, and the writer knew.
Walter,
Yes.
I fooled them, Walter. I did it. I
Yeah.
fooled them. And then he did this.
Oh.
Her expression is genuine in this.
It's so
Because
heartbreaking
she-
and awful.
It's
Oh my god.
fucking beautiful. It is so
It's
it is so
horrible.
authentic.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's amazing. And again,
She
she's
is-
her expressions are always are just amazing anyway.
Well,
But this,
Ugh.
fuck.
Well, I mean,
It's
some
so
dark-
heartbreaking.
here's some dark food for thought, right? Very dark food for thought. What if she shouted in public, basically, I fooled them, right? What if he just in the mode of I'm gonna fool them too, call you out and remain undercover as one of them? You can take this
Yeah.
scene a lot of
I'm
different
not
ways.
buying that.
If you
I
go down
don't.
a-
That is
Nah.
not the intent of the director
No.
because
No,
they
no.
were supposed to film an alternate take
Mhm.
where there was the hope scene where it's basically a wink and nod to each other, but he chose not even to film it because he didn't want the studio to have the option of using it. He
Well,
kept
Like they did
I'm
the
not
first
disagreeing
time.
with you.
fucking
Yeah.
ending in.
I'm not disagreeing with you. The point I'm bringing this up.
Oh, you mean like if he was just fucking with her?
Ridley
God,
Scott did the same thing
Gotcha.
in
I was
the
saying that.
chest
You know,
burster.
this movie,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was- they
Yeah,
didn't
no
let her
one knew
know.
that scene was going to happen. And
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
everyone's reaction was like, what the fuck was absolutely genuine? It was a genuine what the
I
fuck.
always had a question. What was going on with the trees? Was the vegetation changing too?
I
No,
think
I
it
don't
was
think it
the
was
time
cut
of
back
year
for
that
winter.
they.
Oh, you mean like the
Yeah,
dead
it was
trees?
winter
Yeah.
time when they
Yeah.
filmed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I always thought they
there's-
looked like alien trees because
They do look
Uh,
odd.
not
But
saying
it's a
it's
great
alien.
place to have filmed this scene. They probably picked it intentionally because it's so fucking odd.
yeah.
Yeah. This scene just it's so
Oh.
heartbreaking, and because her reaction is so. Yeah. Oh, look at her face. Oh my god.
No, not you too. No.
I shall repeat
Well,
that.
in the audience, the first time you see that, you are not ready for that because
No.
because the way they filmed him made you suspect that he was doing the thing,
Right.
playing the part,
Right.
Hide
playing
in
the
plain
role,
sight.
playing
Yep.
the role, and then
And when
this.
she sees him, she's like, "Oh, thank God, my friend made it out," and
Mhm.
Alone.
and then just the crushing reality that he has also become a pod person.
Oh,
It's
it
so
was fucked
good.
up. This is an incredibly fucked up ending, and that is what the original ending of 1956 was supposed to be. It was supposed to end with him in the streets.
Yeah,
They're
they
here.
basically write it.
They're here. You're next. You're next. That close up was the end of the movie, but then they did that wraparound bit
Mhm.
because they wanted to have the hopeful ending. They thought it was too much for the people of 1956. I guess they did not
I
think it was too much
mean-
for 1978. That is a we look at movies that are remakes. Most of them are far inferior copies of the original. We see movies like this, The Thing, 1951, and then 1982. They're almost not. They're almost completely different movies. You're working with a conceptual piece there, but 82 is just vastly superior to 51. But 51 is still entertaining. These two are 56 and 80 and 78. They're a lot more in tune as far as themes go. Certain approach parts of the films are obviously very different, but as Jacob said, a lot of it is really shot for shot. It's just different
Mhm.
kind of things going on in the background. But if you pin them together, it's like, okay, yeah, they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this. For me, it was hard. It's hard to pick which one is better. I do think the 78 film is better.
I do
But
too.
they're both very good movies, which is nice. So when I have to have the mental argument with myself as to which one is better, that's good.
My husband loves the original, but I prefer this one, to be honest. And part of it is part of the thing that sells it most is, well, one, it's one of Donald Sutherland's greatest performances, I think.
Oh God, yes.
And but the second part is Veronica Cartwright. I mean, she just sells every scene that she's in. She's so authentic in everything.
I would say that the original adaptation is a more science fiction-y movie. This movie is a better adaptation and a more well-made movie, the 70s one. But there's, as Blair pointed out, there are holes in the story that, now if you've read the novel or whatever, you can mentally fill them in. But if you don't have that, the movie doesn't explain things that you'd want more explanation of, you know. JV pointed some out at the beginning, I think, too. Some holes in the storyline, you know. So, I mean, look, they're both really good movies.
Yes.
And
watch them both.
Yeah. You know. And for those who've never seen it, the 90s one is okay as well. It's the one in the 2000s that's utterly garbage, you know.
I've never seen either of the remakes of the remakes. Yeah.
Matt, which one had Daniel Craig and
that was the 2000s one.
That was fucking horrible. Don't watch that.
Yeah.
Don't watch that. I beg of you, don't watch that. This one to me though had much more of a horror aspect of it as well, sci-fi horror. Just this one genuinely sticks with you after you watch it, and you're like, "Fuck." So another fun bit of trivia: after this movie was released, someone actually got a bunch of those fucking pods and left them all over Los Angeles.
Oh,
And it freaked everybody out.
Well, it's like,
Oh my god! If that were I swear I just burned down stuff. I'd be like, nope, everything, we're just burning this whole bitch down.
that's more of our like.
Burns Los Angeles.
As much as you joke about it, that's our knowledge having read and watched this stuff. Remember when they did the original War of the Worlds? Like a lot of people thought that.
Yeah. Or
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There's no one on this
Replay.
podcast that's going to be fooled by them broadcasting that nowadays. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe people on the mountains are fooled by it, but there's no one in the podcast. You know.
Sure. What I thought was interesting with this, though, so the original movie came out 22 years before the remake. So I mean, the idea of the pod people wasn't like an original concept, but I would argue this movie mentally fucked with you and really made more of an impact than the 1956 version. I enjoy the 56 version, and please don't get me wrong. I think it's a fun movie and it's a good movie, and the performances are top rate. But this movie, much like The Thing, it makes you think long. And honestly, it's not a dissimilar theme, is it? In The Thing, you're getting replaced by this identical double creature, of you. But fuck yeah, this one it's disturbing.
The ending does that.
Yeah, it is. And
It's
Veronica
chilling.
All that shit.
Yeah,
But,
it's chilling.
So now we gave you the breakdown. We talked about the movie. You've gotten the spoilers and everything else. But if you've not seen the movie, it's not the same. You sit there and your fingernails are going into the cushion on the couch while you're watching this because you're so worried for the characters and the events that are taking place around them, and it's like no. So it's a lot of fun. I wish more movies were like this. They don't make movies like this anymore. It's like all the themes have been used up.
They don't have actors like Donald Sutherland anymore.
Well, Veronica Cartwright's still kicking. But,
Well, yes, she is. She's still bouncing around.
Yeah, you want to a top-notch cast here. Veronica Cartwright, Jeff Goldblum, Donald Sutherland, and Leonard Nimoy. And Brooke Adams, who very much looks like Karen Allen. But everybody in this movie was really good, though. Mm-hmm. There wasn't like, fuck that character, they did a terrible job or whatever. There weren't like side characters.
Mm-hmm.
But all the main characters were all the main characters. And it was important because you needed to have the buy-in on these people. You needed to believe they were who they were and care about them, so that when something horrible was going to happen, you had that emotional, guttural response to the pod thing growing out of them, and you want to hit it with a garden tool. So that's the movie, folks. That is Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1970.
Yeah, I think
I loved it. I loved it.
I think, adding on to what you said there, Roman, in the last 10 or 15 years, science fiction, more than any other subject, has been hurt by wokeism in terms of adaptations to movies or TV shows. Like horror, you still get some good horror movies, still got some good fantasy out there, superhero movies or whatever. But pure science fiction, I've tried to watch it in the last 10 or 15 years, and it's been horribly like Isaac Asimov, the Foundation TV show, for example, horrible garbage compared to what Asimov wrote,
Now, for that, I'm glad I never read those books, because I can enjoy Foundation and Silo. But if I'd read the books, I'd be throwing stuff at my TV too. But I can enjoy it because I don't know any better. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah,
no, sometimes you're 100% right, Blair. Yeah, if you've not read it, that's like when we were watching parts of season 1 of The Last of Us. I never played the game, so I wasn't tainted by that, by the game play stuff. So I can enjoy these characters, except for episodes 3 and 7. It was unforgivable, but season 1 was okay. So,
yeah, but
anyway,
like Body Snatchers, the book is not like, if I'm recommending you have to read some books or whatever, I would never say you have to read Body Snatchers to watch and enjoy these movies, because I personally have only read summaries of it, But Asimov's works, he's a foundational author for science fiction. Lloyd Tolkien is for fantasy.
Agreed.
So trampling over his grave, so to speak, is significant compared to trampling over, like, if they made a woke adaptation of Jack Binney's Body Snatchers novel,
where everybody becomes an overweight black lady.
A blue-haired overweight black lady.
Sorry, I said it. I apologize, everyone.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to roll on out of this thing. I enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. And again, if you haven't seen the movie, watch it anyway, because it's still a lot of fun. And I'll do the wrap up here at the end with what we have coming up. And what we have coming up is some pretty significant stuff. So I think stick with us so you can hear about that. It's a lot to look forward to. We'll go around the horn and we'll say adios to the audience. And again, I will let you know what we have coming up in just a second. So, Shield Wall of Dragons, my good friend. What's coming up for you this week?
All right. Thanks for having me on. It's lots of fun. Thanks for being on here, Babs. Great inputs. Great inputs from everybody on the panel.
I always have a nice time here.
That glad to hear that.
We're glad.
This was a good movie.
You don't have to lie.
It wasn't painful. Yeah. It wasn't painful to watch or anything, and a really good breakdown. What I got coming up is on Tuesday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 6 Central.
7 Central.
7 Central. I will be. Yeah, I know. I'm real close to Mountain Time, so I get confused sometimes.
Okay.
But
hey,
I'll
Jacob,
be on.
load your memes up while we're doing outros. Would you put that thing up again?
I'll be on Jacob Ironside's channel, and we'll be going over X-Files on Tuesday.
Oh,
then
fuck. I got to talk after the show. God.
Then I will be back here next Thursday for the stream again.
Right on.
Talk about what we got going on. But yeah. Again, thanks for having me on. Lots of fun.
Yeah, this one was I had a really good time talking about the last one, about the 56 version, and I had an equally good time talking about this one. So it's nice when you can have a lengthy discussion about a movie, and you learn things, from your compatriots, from the chat, and as you do your analysis of the movie, you see things you didn't see before, and when you're looking at shots and things like that, and that's why these things are just a lot of fun for us. Anyway, Joker voice, what is going on in your world, sir?
Well, this weekend is another busy weekend in professional wrestling. It is the first time that the premium live event SummerSlam is a 2-night event. So I've got Saturday wrestling, Sunday wrestling, maybe some
Yes!
But a half hour after the show goes off air, I will be doing a live recap reaction to it. Sunday will be with I will be with Left Eye Ego, so it's always fun to talk with him. Wednesday night is overbooked. My weekly show with myself, Matt, Ego, and Duke Devil 95, talking about the world of professional wrestling. We have a lot of fun on there. You should definitely come and check it out. And then I'll be back here for some guy's birthday or something. I don't know.
Right on.
He'll go get drunk next week.
Hello. I am
untamed Mando. What do you have coming up, Mando?
So this Sunday I will be back live on my channel doing some Pathfinder. So that's where Dungeons & Dragons, rolling dice. We're doing the pirate campaign. We have a Manticore that's part of our crew now. I'm also the captain of the ship.
I have a question about the Manticore. So you were describing it the other night, but in my mind, what it is, it's a manatee with a unicorn horn.
That works too. Sure. It just eats people. But it flies around and eats people. Yeah. It's the whole situation is still weird that I'm captain and now we have a man-eating monster that is part of the crew. So yeah.
What is your boat on fire?
Not yet.
It's just a matter of time.
Jenny Lions.
A Manticore is part lion, right. So yes. I don't know. My character's a dragon lady or like reptile with wings and all that good stuff. So fire will eventually start happening.
It's inevitable, folks. It's inevitable.
So yeah, that's going to be this Sunday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then, so I was going to be on Jacob's show Tuesday, but then I got a message from Dreaming Tabitha. It's like, hey, Mando, we haven't played games in a while. You hate me. You need to play games. And I was like, yes, ma'am, I will play games. I'm sorry, Jacob.
Oh, dear.
Ditch to play games.
You know what? It's Dreaming Tabitha. What can I say?
Jacob, you're losing out to this. Sorry.
Exactly. And then Wednesday will be, I think I will actually be on my friend Sevi's channel, talking about some D&D stuff. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Cool. Jacob Ironside. What do you got coming up, sir?
So, X-Files on Tuesday. I've got plenty of room for people if you want to be on the X-Files stream. So
I apologize, Jacob, but I can't say no to Dreaming Tabitha. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And then Wednesday night for Daybreak on the Goats channel, and then back here for the birthday stream.
Mm-hmm. Right on. And again, thank you for the memes tonight. I'm going to display those again here in a second as we exit here. Blow, Internet Wizard. What do you have coming up, sir?
Next Monday, I'm going to be on The Plot Strikes Back with Nick. We're going to be talking about Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, fuck yeah. That is my favorite Tarantino movie. You can say Pulp Fiction, but I fucking
audio
love
just died. I'll be right back.
Okay. Then I've been on the Barker cast a couple times. Last week we talked about the new Hellraiser video game that's coming out later this year, which
That's
was
interesting.
really
I did not
good.
know they were coming out with a new video game.
Yes, finally they're going to release a Hellraiser game. There've been
It's
a bunch
only
of
been
vaporware.
like 40 fucking years. No big deal.
They've tried several times and it never works, but this time it's actually coming out. I've wish
It's
listed on
incentivized.
stream
They
already.
won't allow it. You have to do the puzzle
And then
box at the end of the game.
I think this week maybe either it's a break, but we're also doing the Books of Blood story about Jacqueline S., her last will and testament from Books of Blood 2. So yeah, I've been recording some stuff with them, and then I'll be on next week with Nick. I will not be here next Thursday, sorry. I have to have a date night with the wife. So
My eyes are doing that thing that Brooke Adams can do. Well, no, that's good. It's important. It's important to maintain relationships with spouses. That way, you don't wake up with a pillow over your face, going.
I've been divorced twice.
Just
I'm
go
fine.
back to sleep. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to be divorced. So
I recommend them.
And
They're worth
Matt's
every
the fad that shouldn't
percent.
be the unbearable 73. That 70s pod. Matt, what is going on in your world, sir?
Mando, I'm highly disappointed, Mando. When you added that Manticore to your campaign, you did not take the opportunity to diversify and have a womanticore.
You know, when I asked the Manticore its pronouns, it said he, him, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna check. I'm just not gonna check.
My
So
soul
you,
leaving my
In
body.
this age of diversity, Mando, you have to check those boxes.
the DM said it was a man, so it's a man, and I'm not gonna check.
It's not just a man; it's a manticore.
Exactly. We
So
call
anyway,
him Manty.
This is silly. Matt, what do you got coming up, buddy?
On Joker Voices channel, which is overbooked next week, talking about the ramifications of SummerSlam. You know, yeah. By the way, if you're curious about our thoughts on the passing of Hulk Hogan, watch our episode from last night. Also, next week Roman show, and this weekend on the questioners. What did we talk about? I don't remember. We're dropping a video from the questioners this weekend. On my channel, I just dropped my WrestleMania, my SummerSlam Night 1, Night 2 predictions. Those are up now. I reviewed the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, which is the sequel. That Mortal Kombat 2 is a sequel to the one from a couple of years ago, by the way. And I also reviewed I have the Superman movie as up since last week. And I reviewed the Starfleet Academy trailer, the potential last abomination coming out from
Fuck
J.D.
Kurtzman. Make him die in a fire. Fuck Kurtzman. God, I hate
By the
Star
way,
Trek.
there are no female Jim Hadar. Okay, there are no female Jim Hadar. Don't.
No, there are not.
I'll calm myself down. Calming down.
That's not even the worst
And-
thing about the trailer.
Oh yeah, I know.
But just save it. Babs over from B-Roll Stage, and is it Adam's birthday today?
No, but it is coming up. So
Oh, so he and I are like twins.
Happy
We're like
birthday,
brothers of the spirit.
So yeah. Tomorrow night, man. B-sides is happening. We don't know what movie we're showing yet.
What do you mean you don't really? You don't
Gonna be
know?
a banger.
Okay,
I can tell.
well, I will tell you why. Because every movie that we ran through copyright got a restriction on it. Every single one, and I mean, there's like 20 of them. So I don't know what we're doing yet.
Okay.
But yeah, tomorrow night, B-sides, every Friday night at 6:00 Pacific time. And then on the 6th, I'm going to be over on Jethro's channel, Total Recall, and we're going to talk about solar babies.
I remember that movie.
Are those
Yeah.
little chocolate candies over the
yeah.
raisins?
No,
it's
movie
Chili
Solar
babies?
Babies.
Very
Surprisingly-
obscure 80s movie.
Yeah.
From 1990s.
It's either late 80s or early 90s. I can't remember. But
Early
it's,
90s.
It's like
I am
88.
unfamiliar with this solar baby.
yeah.
It sounds delicious, though, so I'm just going to
Well,
go with that.
it's a unique premise. You take movies that you know and remembered with love from your childhood, you go back, you rewatch them, see if they're worth a revisit or not.
So like Wolfen.
No, we've all got that. Wolfen. Wolfen was a prime example of that.
Yeah, it has a bunch of young actors like Jason Patrick and Peter DeLuiso in it.
The Fifth Element.
86.
Fifth Element is an amazing film.
Yes,
Fifth Element
I agree.
is
Needs a
something
revisit.
that comes out of my bum after 2 a.m. Taco Bell.
You are wrong, sir.
That's harsh. That's really harsh.
I thought it was all right. On par. Anyway, so thank you all to the panel and to our glorious chat. So next week over here at Roman of the Empire, I'm going to go through Jacob's slideshow while I'm talking about this stuff. Next week at Roman of the Empire, we're going to have the Roman Didn't Die stream, and we have a slew of special guests that are going to be on with us. We've got Zax, we've got Cannoli, we've got, oh Lord, who else is going to be here? It's not just the two of them. James Harris, the Ginger Ninja, Gray from Wakazashi's team, Eclectic Goat. We've got a long list of folks who are going to be popping in just to say hi. As we go over highlights of the last year, talk about pop culture news as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the week after that, we're going to be covering our favorite military sci-fi movies with Tomby, our great British friend who was a Royal Marine and then part of the Royal Navy and retired as a chief in the Royal Navy. And he is a fantastic guest. He's just so much fun. And then the week after that, and again, all these are Thursday, 5 Pacific Standard, as we have been for the last 3 fucking years. We're going to be looking at Brightburn. It's not Superman. It's Superman pretty much the way.
I love that. Go back.
It's a great movie. Babs?
I love it so much. I do. I love it so much.
Walter.
I told them Walter.
So we're going to be doing Brightburn again. That's Superman of Superman. Basically, they've been born into the real world, our world, and it's a scary, good movie.
It's actually good.
It is.
Okay.
It's dark. It's a dark fucking movie, and we've
Directed
got
by?
Brimstone.
Directed by?
Well,
James
I know
Gunn.
James Gunn didn't actually direct. James Gunn was a producer. He didn't direct that one though, but he's got his tendrils in it. And that's actually a picture of me from the early 70s with Dorothy Hamilcutt and all. Thank you for that, Jacob. So it's Brimstone will be our guest on that. So he'll be a new guest to the show, and he will navigate the minefield of the Empire panel. So again, this is a lot of fun. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Join us next week for the birthday stream. There's probably going to be drinking because that's the way the birthday stream usually goes. Ideally, I will not fall asleep during the birthday stream. I think I don't remember if that was last year.
Well, or you won't just end the stream without us doing our plan.
Fucking over. It's just out. So,
It's over now.
Yeah. So thanks again, everybody who joined us this evening. Let your friends know that we're out there and share the stream, like the stream, all the business. We are up to 580 subs. So on the slow climb to 600. So if you haven't subbed yet, please consider doing so.
Hit that like,
you can definitely
share,
use it, and it keeps us going. It doesn't kill my motivation and wish I was dead. So think about that. Think about that as you go through your day. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the panel. Thank you to the chat. This has been a lot of fun. We will see you next week. Until then, be kind.